I did wear tests of 12 new perfumes in October and November, and this is my recap and ranking of them. Part 2. These are some likes and some loves, but they didn't quite make it into my top 5. First up in this category, I have Sugar Baby from Boy Smells, and this is a very pretty, sweet, easy reach, like musky sort of scent. It sits very close to the skin, and that's why it's landing here. I like my scents to have a little more oomph to them. And I know that's a total preference thing. So some people I think this would be really perfect for, especially if you work in an office environment where you need quieter scents. Technically I do, I just ignore that and figure I would ask for forgiveness instead of permission sort of situation. But I do think overall this is a very beautiful scent. It's just not one that I need to add to my collection with the other sweet musky scents that I already have. Next up I have Marshmallows from Ellis Brooklyn. This was very kindly gifted to me from the brand. Sugar Baby also was in the Discovery set. But this one is very similar to Mochi Milk from Dead Cool, and that's why this one didn't quite make it, because I already have this in an EDP format, so having it in a body spray is a little redundant for me, though it does make this one more practical for a bedtime reach, which is normally when I'm reaching for this scent profile. I do think it's really lovely. I love the packaging that they have for these body sprays. It does make them feel very luxe. Overall, a very great scent, and if Mochi Milk didn't exist, then I think that this one would be perfect for that scent profile in my collection. It's just that Mochi Milk does exist, so this one is a little unnecessary for me personally. I know it's crazy that we are already talking about Bake Me Happy in this roundup, but this just goes to show how fantastic these 2 months were. I will say my hand testing has really changed the format of these videos because I'm getting a lot fewer total fails because I'm weeding those out earlier in the process. So this middle of the road section does include some loves, and this is one of them, but it just didn't quite make it to the top 5. But this is a beautiful, realistic, like blueberry compote scent. I don't get a ton of the breadiness from this, which I personally am very grateful for, and then it dries down to a really sweet blueberry musk. So overall, I really do enjoy this one. It has fantastic performance, just didn't quite make it into the top 5. And last up for this grouping, I have Gold Myrrh Absolute from Carolina Herrera, and this one really surprised me. So it is similar to me to like the Mochi Milk or Marshmallow scent profile, but it has that myrrh opening, and that just really elevates it for me. I love that. I do wish that that stuck around longer in this scent. That's why this one didn't quite make it to the top 5, because I love the warmth that it brings and the coziness to it as well. But overall, I do really, really enjoy this scent. So those were my middle of the road fragrances. Stay tuned for part 3, where I will talk about my top 5.